Microphone.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We'll begin with. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Thank you. Okay, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And Missoula County acknowledges that this meeting takes place in the traditional homelands of the Salish and Coos Bay people. Is there, yes, public comments? Cheryl. It's more of an announcement for live captioning.
Hello, everyone. If you're joining us for this meeting virtually today, instructions for turning on closed captioning are on your screen. If you're joining us in person, we'll have closed captioning on all the screens here in the Sophie Moise room. There will be an opportunity to speak during the meeting for public comment virtually and in person. We ask that all speakers today speak slowly and clearly. This helps with the accuracy of the closed captioning. If you're on Microsoft Teams, if you'd like to speak when discussion has been open for a public comment, we ask that you use the raise hand feature. This is the small hand button at the top of your screen. If you're calling in on the phone, you'll need to hit *5 to raise your hand. Once called upon, you will need to hit *6 to unmute. If you have any questions, please find me during the meeting for who's in the room here. Thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl. Is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? Not seeing any. We'll move on to the claims list, which I've given mine away. Claims received as of January 29th, 2025 to January 31st, 2025 by the Commissioner's Office total $1,396,642.16. We only have one hearing today. So Bryce Christians from College and Extension.
Great. Afternoon, Commissioners. So the resolution that I have before you today is more of an administrative cleanup resolution associated with the Food Policy Advisory Board. That board, as you know, was created as a joint city-county advisory board in 2020, before my department really existed. In that original resolution, there was appointment responsibilities for members of the board from both the commission and the city council. In the time that's transpired between the initiation of that board and now, there's been changes within the structure of Missoula County that created my department, Ecology and Extension, that has the capacity to serve more as an administrative, or to serve as more of an administrative role for that board and to provide staff support for that board. The city has also had some transitions that allow it to have less capacity to provide that same administrative support. So the Food Policy Advisory Board itself has kind of discussed what makes the most sense for them moving forward. They have agreed with the language that's within this new resolution that reaffirms the duties and responsibilities of that board. They're still going to report and advise both City Council and the Commission. It's just that they'll be more closely associated and attached to my department. This resolution also reappoints current board members that were appointed by the city and the county as the new county Food Policy Advisory Board. And I have this on the agenda for February 26th in front of the Public Health and Safety and Operations Committee with the city for them to sign on and approve it as well. The current, or I shouldn't say the current, the previous chair of the Food Policy Advisory Board gave an update to that council in December, or that committee in December, and they know this is coming. They've agreed to the language and just here to put the signatures on it. And I'm happy to answer any questions.
So much. Public comment. Trying to be so speedy there.
Okay.
Not seeing any or hearing any.
I would move that we approve the resolution.
Second. Further discussion. Okay, all in favor?
Aye. That was a nail biter.
That was a nail biter. It was.
Thank you.
Is there any other business? Larry, I'm so sorry, but this is not an owner public meeting.
This is your chance for a contentious remark before you leave.